Assalamu alaikum, everyone. First and foremost, I hope and pray that everyone is taking care of themselves. Everyone is doing well during this tumultuous time of COVID-19. This message, I want to cater to my youth more specifically. I know a lot of you are at home now, studying from home, working from home. I know a lot of you are having these thoughts and emotions and experiences of extreme loneliness, extreme boredom, frustration, anxiety, fear of the unknown. And while that's all normal, I want to stress to you that if you are feeling lonely, if you are feeling angry, if you are feeling upset, the month of Ramadan is coming up very closely. After the month of Ramadan, the month of Shawwal is soon approaching. And I want to take a minute to remind you all that in an extraordinary place on earth known as Jannat-ul-Baqee, known as the Baqee Cemetery, there lies the grave of the mistress of all women, a mother who lies in a broken grave with a broken heart and with broken ribs. And alongside her are her sons who have led such majestic, glorious, and revolutionary empowerments for all of mankind. You are in this generation where you have this resource that generations before you did not have. You have this material, this medium and platform known as social media that is growing rapidly on a daily basis. And because you are at home, you are spending an extensive amount of time on such platforms where you're looking at the latest news stories, where you're interacting with community members who may be overseas or who might be in a completely different state. You are building those connections and you are building those networks to bring about your thoughts, your feelings, and your emotions that you are experiencing during the social distancing period. But I want to stress to you that now is the time where, because you quite literally have the world at your fingertips, also known as social media, it is your job to make sure that the message of Baqee is reaching every single user on social media. It is your job to make sure that the message of destruction, the message of injustice, the message of inequality that the Saudi government has repeatedly shown throughout periods in history is revealed to the world. You have to let them know of their wrongdoings. You have to let them know that Baqee still remains demolished, that these glorious graves that once stood so proudly of such magnificent beings are still in destruction. You have to let the world know that. This is your job. We're in a time where we are running out of time. This is the only time you have to make sure that you lead the next revolution for the arrival of our Imam, that you take this opportunity to perfect yourself into becoming the ambassador of the message of the Ahlul Bayt. This is that time where you let the world know that enough is enough. And even during this time of social distancing, no one can silence our voice. No one can silence our pleas. And we will unite stronger than ever to make sure that the message of Baqee is resonating throughout all of the corners of the world. As an aspiring youth speaker, I want to encourage you all to use all the platforms, all the resources that you may have. If you're writing a research paper for one of your classes, please write about Baqee. If you're having conversations with your friends about injustices that are happening around the world, please tell them about Baqee. If you're looking for more initiatives to be a part of, please reach out to the Baqee organization. They are always more than welcoming to recruit more and more volunteers. Please donate to the organization. Please also donate to any organizations that are taking funds for COVID-19. This is your time to lead an impactful revolution that will be remembered in history for all.